During my recent tour of America, I came across a fascinating place in Alexandria, a building where art, creativity, and everyday life seem to exist under one roof. This isn't an expert's review of art. I'm simply sharing what I saw and experienced as a visitor. Throughout the building, different artists have their own studios and creative spaces. Some have dedicated many years of their lives to their work, and each studio seems to tell a completely different story. As I walked around, I found paintings in oils and watercolors, along with works created using clay, wax, sculpture, and other forms of expression. Some artworks were easy to understand. Others were abstract and left me wondering what the artist was trying to say. But perhaps that's the beauty of art. It doesn't always have to give us an answer. Sometimes it simply makes us stop, look, think, and feel. Every artist sees the world differently, and every person looking at their work sees it differently too. What one person sees as a simple painting, another might see as a memory, an emotion, a question, or even a completely different world. I was especially fascinated by the idea that behind every finished artwork is a person who spent hours, days, months, or even years creating it. There is patience behind it. There is imagination. There are mistakes, experiments, and countless decisions that we never see when we look at the finished piece. And that's what made this visit special for me. This place wasn't simply a collection of paintings. It felt like a collection of different perspectives on life. Some works reflected everyday experiences. Others explored abstract ideas, emotions, imagination, or ways of seeing the world that I had never considered before. I don't claim to understand every piece, but I believe we don't always have to understand art to appreciate the person behind it. Sometimes it's enough to pause and allow ourselves to see something through another person's eyes. This was a public art space where photography and video were allowed, so I wanted to capture a few glimpses and share them with you. Consider this my small tribute to all the artists who have dedicated their lives to creating, expressing, and keeping their imagination alive, because art reminds us of something very human. We may all live in the same world, but we don't all see it the same way. And perhaps that is what makes the world so interesting. So come along with me, and let's take a little walk through this remarkable artistic world I discovered in Alexandria, USA.